Okay, I hope I'm on. Okay, good, what is it? Good afternoon, my crafty friends. How are you today? So, I hope you're having a wonderful day because the power just went just enough to, like, you know, maybe about 10 seconds. Okay, so I'm scrambling to get connected back to Wi-Fi. I don't even know if my phone's connected to Wi-Fi or if it's just on data, and at this point I really don't care. But anyways, I hit the Facebook Live and it counts down, 3, 2, 1. So it goes 3, 2, 1, and it just sits there and it sits there and it sits there. Anyways, then all of a sudden it went live. It's just, oh my God, the last 5 minutes has been crazy. Anyways, okay, so I hope you're having a better day than I am. All right, so if you're on, please say hello. If you're watching the replay, please say hello and let me know where you're from. And let me see, the only announcement that I have for today is that there's only one more week till celebration ends. So if you want to get something that, one of those free products from Celebration, I know some of them are sold out. But if you want something, you better place your order by the end of August. Hi Penny, how are you? Thanks for joining me today. Okay, I'm just gonna see if I can get this to show up on my iPad. So bear with me a minute. I think it's hooked up on Wi-Fi. You know, ever since Facebook changed all this stuff, I can't find anything anymore. I just don't know where anything is. That's just so annoying. So annoying. Okay. All right, looks like I'm there. All right, perfect. Okay. All right. So, okay, so I talked about celebration, and I think I talked a couple of weeks ago about the perfect partners. Anyways, we'll show you that when I turn the camera down, which I'm going to do right now. So hang in there, people. And let me see what I can do here. If I can do anything. Done. Screw that. Oh, there we go. And let's see. That looks pretty good. Okay, and again, I don't know if I introduced myself or not, so I will try again. My name is Judy Menlove. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Markham, Ontario, Canada, and I am the owner, obviously, of Judy's Paper Crafts, so which is where you're watching me today. Okay, so the perfect partners. Now, this does not start until September 1, all right, but I will post this in the next day or two on Judy's Paper Crafts. So they have come out with some dies that match some stamp sets that weren't available earlier. These dies are only going to be available for 1 month from September 1 to September 30th, okay? So we have the apple blossoms, we have fresh cut stems, and we have the playful piggies, which we're going to play with today. And we have the tree trimming dies that go with trimming the tree bundle, and the waterfall dies that go with the waterfall canyon, and Yeti dies that go with the Yeti to party. So again, I will post this on Judy's Paper Crafts so that you can see exactly what it is. If you do not own the stamp set yet, then you can purchase the bundle and save 10%. Okay. So I bought my this birthday piggy. This is what we're going to play with today. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know or to ask. Okay. So I got the, let me see if I can put some lights on here and see if I can get rid of some of that glare. No, why am I getting that glare? I don't know. All right, anyways, okay, you can see now. All right, so this birthday piggy was one of the first stamp sets I bought out of the catalog because I love cute little animals, and these guys are so adorable. Now, if you're wondering what this little thing is that I don't think I've ever talked about before, if there's a punch or dies that go with my stamp set, I just print it out and stick it on so I know. Some people put their dies in here, but sometimes there's dies that, you know, have cute little, you know, a rectangle or a flower or something that you could use with other things. So personally, I like to keep my dies separate. All right, so my live video has been interrupted. Are you guys back? This is going to be a long day, I can see. All right. Penny, are you still there? Is anybody still there? Okay, I'm just going to keep going. Hopefully it'll, I don't know, for some reason we're getting some power glitches here and I don't know why. Anyways, okay. So, yeah, so this is the birthday piggy. It's got the little piggy riding the motorcycle with a happy, happy birthday. It's got a little piggy with a balloon and cake. This little piggy says happy birthday. And this little piggy's laying in the muck with his flowers and go to your happy place and stay there all day. We also have It's Your Birthday. Hope it's the best and thinking of you. And we enjoy the ride. Okay. Okay. So that is that. So I made these. I tried to use, I'm getting confused. Here are the dies. Okay. So I tried to use everything on 3 cards I'm going to show you today. So I used everything but these leaves because they just didn't seem to go with anything. So I didn't, and the bird. I actually forgot about the bird. Okay. So I didn't use the bird either. But other than that, I think I used everything. Now this thing here, this cuts out like that. So I don't know whether you're supposed to put something underneath it or use these tiny little pieces that you cut out. But anyways, I decided not to use that today. Okay, but I did want to show you that. All right, so you get the dies that will cut out all the little piggies. Okay, so we'll cut out all the little piggies. You get a little wagon with wheels and a handle, some little flags, some grass, a banner, a present. This will cut out the little butterfly here. I'll show you that because I cut that out already. Not going to use it, but I did cut it out. So that's the butterfly there. And, okay, that's it. Oh yeah, some ribbon to go on the present. A little bandana. And some grass. I think I did. I think I covered everything. All right. So there's that. So I made these cards. So this one's pretty simple. This is Balmy Blue. I just embossed it with the gingham embossing folder and colored him and cut him out and stamped the We Enjoy the Ride and just cut them all out and glued it on with dimensionals. Okay. Then this one, this is from the Tea Boutique DSP set. And the background is crumb cake. And this is crushed curry. And you can see I cut out the flowers. All right. And then I cut this little piggy out and go to your happy place and stay there all day and finish it off with some ribbon. And that's that one. And this is the one we're going to make today. Okay, with the little wagon. So we'll start with that. Okay, so where is... I did stamp this earlier, so I'm not going to... Well, you know, you guys all know how to stamp. So I'm not going to worry about that. If you have any comments, if anybody's there... Penny, are you still there or are you gone? Did you come back? I don't know. Okay. Like I said, for some reason, power keeps glitching back and forth. Okay. All right, so you know what? I'm going to start with this and get rid of this. So this paper is from the Hues of Happiness, okay, DSP. And so I started with a piece of thick basic white at 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Wow. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think I'm getting flustered because the power keeps going. Okay. I hope this is recording okay. All right, so I'm just going to glue that on. Oh, yeah, so here's another thing. I've been down here this morning. Actually, I made one of these cards this morning. And now I cannot find the lid to my glue. Okay, so we know that the lid is big and bulky. I don't know what happened to it. I've looked everywhere for it. I even cleaned off my desk to look for it, and I can't find it. I searched all over the floor, can't find it on the floor. So I don't know what happened to it. It's kind of a weird thing to lose because it's a big cap, right? So anyways, if by chance I find it, I will post it and let you know where I found it. But I'm not holding out too much hope considering I've looked everywhere, but you never know. All right, so we're just going to adhere this on to the base card. I want to make sure I cover this as much as I can. Oh, get over there. Come on, you got to go over yet. Oh, too much. Come back. Oh, geez, you know, this is just the way my day's been going today. I may have to just rip this all off and start over again, because it's just not working very well. Anyways, for those of you that are watching, you know that you're not the only ones that screw up. See? There we go. All right. Let's give this a good press because it's all wrinkled now. Look at that. Looks perfect. You'd never know I screwed it up. There we go. This is why I like the glue. You wouldn't be able to do that with tape. Okay. All right. So we have that done, and we'll just put that to one side. Okay. So I think we'll color this guy. So I've used a whole bunch of markers here. I colored it with the blends. Oh, hi, Rose. Don't apologize. I've been having issues with the power. So, all right. So these are the blends I've used, and I will put them. I'll put a link to all the blends that I've used as well. All right. So I'm going to start with the dark Petal Pink. Actually, I'm going to start with, what one's this? This is the light Flirty Flamingo, and I just kind of colored the inside of his ear here in the pink. And that's that one. And then I'm going to take the dark Petal Pink, and I'm just gonna do a little bit of shading here. It's got a little bit under his arm here, a little bit under his leg. Now, I'm not the best colorer, but I do what I can do, and I usually find it looks okay in the end. Okay, and then I'm going to take the light Petal Pink, and we'll just blend it all. I'm just going to go back over that a bit. Now we'll just color this. I don't know if I think I need a new Petal Pink because it seems to be a little watery. But anyways, I'm just going to continue here. There we go. Oh, I didn't get him there. There we go. Oh, I forgot this leg. I forgot this arm. Actually, I guess this is a leg too, isn't it, eh? I don't think pigs have arms, do they? All right, now what color the bottom of their feet are, I have no idea. I actually Googled it and look, some are kind of black And some are kind of just very dark, kind of pink. So anyways, I'm just gonna make this a little bit darker here. Oh, Penny says her computer's out. Oh, but she has a cat to blame. Geez, Penny, I wasn't even sure if you were still there, Penny, because, you know, it just kind of, I don't know, I think I lost the connection there for a bit. All right, then I'm going to take my balloon and I'm going to color him in light Tahitian Tide. So I actually wasn't even going to color. I was just going to, I already have another one colored that I was just going to use, but I'll just color it so you guys can all see what I'm doing. Just in case you have any question. I'm just going to leave that white. And then I'm just going to give this is the dark Tahitian Tide, just to give it a bit of a depth here. Okay, then I took, this is light smoky slate. I know, I forgot to color the pig's tail. I just realized that. This is light smoky slate, and I'm just going to color the platter of the cake. You could make it any, I mean, you could make this any color you want. These are just the colors I used. Let me do his tail before I forget about it. Yeah, I just want to make sure it's the Petal Pink. There we go. You're not actually going to see that because he's going to be sitting in the wagon. All right, and then I'm going to color the cake in Fresh Freesia. Oh, there's a big surprise. One of my favorite colors, eh? So I hope everybody's doing well, enjoying this heat. Huh. I know I just about died at the cottage. And I'm just going to kind of go over this with the dark Fresh Freesia. Just, there we go. And then we're going to give him, what's this? Parakeet Party. Parakeet Party Candle. Oh, Rose, you love coloring. I love these blends. And I just used light Daffodil Delight for the candle. Okay. And that's pretty much it. Now, I colored before I cut, because when I cut out one before, because it's a little bit longer, I found I couldn't color the balloon because he was kind of standing up. So this way it's just, there's more material here. All right, so I have my little, move my glue here. I have my little mini cut and emboss machine. And here's the die. So I'm just going to line that up here. And if you don't have a die, you can fussy cut, and you don't even have to cut them if you don't want. You can just stamp them on, the paper. I have to move this out of the way for a minute. Okay. And we got his ear there, we got the balloon, and we got the tail. And I think we're good to go. And I'm just using a piece of tape that won't, removable tape, just to hold it in place. Yeah. All right. Now we'll just put that through, move him up there, and we'll cut him. All right, crackle, crackle, crackle. And there he is. Our cute little pig. Well, I think he's cute anyways. All right, now, while I have this out, let's cut all the other pieces. So I have a scrap piece here. That's too big. So I'm just going to trim this down a little bit. There we go. Oops. Sorry about that. Just banged the camera with my pen or my thing. Okay. All right, so we need the wagon. So we're going to cut the wagon. And I think I'll just cut the wagon first. And then I will come back. It's hard to do this on the paper. It just keeps moving and moving. Which is why I usually say I'll be right back. Because it's a little bit easier. All right, so here's the wagon. Look, and he's got all those cute little lines in it too, pieces of wood type of thing. Okay, what else do I have to cut? I'm going to cut the bandana out of this little scrap. So I'm gonna put that back here. So we need the bandana. Where is that? Here. Cut the bandana. And I need a piece of paper, scrap paper for the present. I'll just use a scrap piece right here. Just make it a little bit smaller even. There we go. And I have a piece of black here for the wheels. Oh no. I dropped it on my gray carpet. Yeah, I don't see it. I told you, I was having a lousy day today. Oh, I found it. When I drop a die on the floor, I have gray carpet down here. It just like totally disappears. All right, and we're gonna do the handle as well. This is why I usually cut all these pieces ahead of time, but for some reason, I decided I wouldn't do that today. All right, what else do I need? Bandana, oh, I need the bow. Where's my bow? The bow for the present. I'll come back and, well, I think I can get all these on here. Let's keep ripping them apart. Okay, and the banners. And I'll have to come back and do one more banner. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay, and I'll run that all through. Better off not using this piece of paper. Okay, so we have the present, and we have the bandana. I have to take my pokey tool, wherever that may be. There it is. Take my pokey tool and poke that out. So we have the bandana in the green, and we have the handle for the wagon, and we have the wheels for the wagon, and we have to poke this one out too. We have the bow for the present. I'm just trying to use all of these pieces to show you. I mean, you obviously don't have to use all of these. I'm just trying to give you an idea of the dies that come with this, because they're just so stinking cute. Well, I think they are anyways. You may not, but I do. All right, I need one more set of these. All right. And one more set of the banners. All right, and I think we're done with this. Let me put that down here. Okay, now let's kind of glue my piece of paper back down here. All right. So I have my piece of paper. Oh, no, I'm not ready for that yet. I have to glue all these on the other way. There we go. Okay. So am I still on camera? Good. Okay. So we're going to glue these on. And I'm going to use my tweezers so I don't get the glue all over me. So I'm just putting them on top like that. It's easy peasy. And that one on top like that. And then the handle. And we'll just put some glue on that. I don't want a lot. Now, of course, way too much. But that's okay. We'll just take a scrap piece of paper and get rid of that glue. There we go. And I'll put this on. Okay. All right. Now, I took, and again, you don't have to do this. I'm just showing you what I did. These are the Sparkle and Shine sequins. I don't know whether, I can't remember whether they're in the annual catalog or the mini catalog. Anyway, so I took these little tiny silver sequins. I need two. So there's one. Okay, so there's like stars in here and some silver things and some pinky things. So I just took a couple of these little round ones because I wanted to use them as like little screw things here, little bolts. Okay, so anyways, let's hope I can just do a little dot. That looks pretty good. And another little dot. Yeah, that's good enough. And hopefully that will stick. And this one, you can see why I'm using these tweezers. That's got to go over a bit more. There we go. Oh, obviously it needs a little more glue, eh? What do you think? All right, go back to the tweezers. Okay, it's a little bit too much glue on there, so I'm just gonna, there, whoop. I didn't have this much trouble when I did them originally, but because I'm live, you know you're gonna have problems. There. Okay, that's good enough. All right. So we're gonna take the present and add the bow. And again, I don't want a lot of glue, so it'll probably pour out. And we'll just put the bow at the top here. Ta-da! So we've got the present ready. And, okay, we've got the banners. Well, hello, Maureen Power. How are you? Okay, so we've got the banners, and we're going to color them in Fresh Freesia and Parakeet Party and Tahitian Tide. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and color these. I'm going to try and leave a little bit of white at the top, just so it looks like it's a white string. Again, it would be a lot faster if I did all this ahead of time, but I know sometimes you guys like to see what I'm doing, so for some reason I'm starving. My stomach is actually growling, so if you hear it, I apologize, but what can I say? I did have lunch. But I guess it wasn't enough. All right, so this is the Fresh Freesia. And then we have the Parakeet Party. I don't know if you can see, one of these is dots. I'll just hold it up here. So this one is lines, and these are little dots. This one reminds me of a piece of pizza. This one's kind of bricky looking. Okay. All right, and we'll do the last Parakeet Party piece. And you can see I'm not really taking care with what I'm doing. It's just kind of going on there. All right, and then we have to take, we still have one piece left here. This little bandana. At least I think that's what it is. I guess it could be a bib even, but it kind of looks like a bandana. So I'm going to say it's a bandana. And we'll just put that on there. As I said, he looks like, it looks kind of like a bib, but anyways, okay. Now, I do want to do my wink of Stella, so I'm going to do that before I forget. I want to put some on the balloon, just because I love my wink of Stella. And we're going to do the little light and the candle, and then we're going to do the whole cake. Because I love my wink of Stella, as you know. I think that's all. Oh, and I was going to do these too, just to give them a little more sparkle and glitter. I'm fine, thanks, Maureen. I know I'm so looking at the comments because I'm so busy with my head down here. Yes, Maureen, you missed the very beginning of this, and we had a power glitch. 2 minutes, oh, not even, like less than a minute before I started. So I got off to a bad beginning, and then I had another power glitch just after I started. You know how it says it's not recording, but it'll come back soon. So anyways, we're going like gangbusters now. So that's all that matters, right? Okay, so here's the card, and so I want to just kind of position where I want this to go. So we'll just, oh no, I forgot the grass. Oh dear me. Okay, so here is the grass, and I'm just going to cut a piece. And you know what? I'm just going to cut it. I'll be right back. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves while I'm gone. Oh, dear me. Oh, go away. Okay. All right, so here is the grass. Okay, now I have this other little piece here. So I'm just going to actually just cut that with my trimmer, and I will have another little piece of grass. I don't know if that was on camera or not. No, it was not. I apologize. Okay, anyways, I just cut it. So I'm just going to put this on like this. I'll just trim that a little bit. Doesn't matter if it's a little bit short. So I'm just going to glue that. Like so. And I'm just going to put it right around there. And then I'm going to take this piece and just put it on top. So just kind of down like that. Kind of getting glue everywhere today. But that's okay. Some days things go really well, other days not so much. This is one of those days, not so much. Okay. I'll get rid of that glue later. And if you're wondering how I'm going to do that, I have this trusty little adhesive remover. Okay. And then what I can do is just go like that, and it takes all the glue off. Okay, so if you don't have one of these, you should really get one, because because if you're like me, I use it all the time. All right, so there's my grass. Now we're going to put the wagon kind of in the grass, and I'm going to pop all of this with dimensionals. So yes, he needs to go down a little bit further than what he was. So I think I'm going to put him on first with my dimensionals. Last time I put the wagon on first, that didn't work out so well. So, did I use blends for the front of the card? No, Maureen. This is actually a piece of the Hues of Happiness. You could use blends, but this was a lot faster and easier, so I just cut it. There are little flowers on the other side from the Hues of Happiness DSP. Okay, so if I want the wagon roughly there, I'm going to want him about there. So just put him there. And I'm going to put just a bit of glue here. I know I shouldn't, because I'll probably muck it up, but I can't pop the very top of this with dimensionals, because it'll be dimensionals on dimensionals. It'll be too high. So I'll do the wheels. And one little one there. And one Hopefully you're not going to be able to see these. If you can, then I'm going to take them off and cut them. Oh, and I need a little one on the handle as well. I'm probably way off camera. Again, I think I always have the camera where I want it, and then as time goes on, I don't know, it just seems to, oh, that's okay. And then I just want a little tiny piece for the handle. So I'm just gonna cut some of my leftover stuff here. I'm just gonna put that on there. You can still see that. All right, so we pull this off. Boy, oh boy. Okay. Well, you're going to be able to see it a little bit. Okay. And you can see these ones here too, but that's okay. All right, so about there. There we go. And you see why I glued it there. Okay, and the little handle. What else do we have? Okay, so now we have to just put this on. We're almost done, guys. We're almost done. Now we're just gonna kind of position this. I'm just gonna glue this. I'm not gonna pop it up. I'll just put a little bit of glue on the end there. So it's gonna kind of hang down here like that. And then we're gonna add the other piece on. Yeah, I'll put a little bit of glue at this end. I haven't forgotten this present. Okay. There we go. All right, and then his little present, I'm just going to pop that with a mini dimensional and put it in the back of the wagon, kind of like that. So he's got the cake, the present, the balloon. Wow, I wish he was coming to my party. I wonder what's in the present. All right, so now this one, I used a little tag that came with this and I stamped it in black and used white paper. But I also tried it with the purple, because you know I'm going to ask you a question. The purple, the green, or the white? What do you think? I couldn't make up my mind. I think I still like the white better because it kind of pops. But what do you think? The purple, the green, or the white? Purple, green, or white? Purple, green, or white? Maureen says white. Rose says white. Okay, that's two. That's enough for me. Okay, so where's my little piece here? So we're going to stamp that once I figure out where I do with my stamps. I found my stamps. Can't find my lid to my glue, but found my stamps. And no, what am I saying? This little piggy says happy birthday, right? Yeah. Okay, and I need a block. And some black ink. And we'll ink that up. Ugh. Ink that up again. Oh God, my hairs are all falling out too. There we go. Put the lid on. And this is the frame that will cut this out. So we'll just put that there. Take my tape, hold it in place, and I will be right back. Now this time I used the big one only because it was right there, but just to let you know, in case you haven't figured it out yet, when you're doing something like this, you want to feed it through lengthwise. If you feed it this way, it crunches a lot more. This way goes in much, much smoother, okay? So if you have anything, like even the wagon here, feed it in this way rather than this way, okay? Always try and feed it in lengthwise when you're cutting. There's another little tip for you. All right, over there, and we'll just pop him and put him there. Dimensionals. One there, one there. Yeah, I'll do one in the middle too, and it doesn't sag. Because you know I like to use lots of dimensionals. All right, and we'll just put him there like that. Okay, so this one, I put these little guys on from the 22-24 In Color Matte Decorative Dots, but honestly, I don't think they do anything. So I think I might be inclined just to leave it the way it is. What do you think? Leave it as is, or put some dots on. I tried the iridescent rhinestones. They didn't do any. I couldn't find anything that would do anything. So I just kind of think I might leave it alone. I could put some ribbon there or something, but I don't even think that's going to do anything. So what do you think? Leave it alone? Find some sort of embellishment and put on it? No comments at all? Nothing? You guys don't want to talk to me anymore? All right. You don't want to talk to me, or I'm just going to leave it. Leave it. Rose says leave it. Okay. At least I got one that says something. All right. So there is the little piggy. I think these guys are so, so cute. I think they might even be cuter than my hippos. All right, there's the other one. Now this one, no matter, I did another one and I didn't like it. I ripped it all apart. No matter what I do with this one, to me, he just needs an apple in his mouth and he's like on the dining room table. So I just can't get away from that. But anyways, so those are the 3 cards. We made the one today, and those are the other ones that use the dies and the stamps. Okay. All right, so that's it for me, guys. I hope I'm going to go before the power goes again. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed my little piggies today and my card, and hopefully I will see you guys next week. All right, you take care and have a good week. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.